father hit
That
me a
is
lot of times when
not
I was
a
a child.
concern
But
of mine.
okay,
I'm giving
cool.
you the ability to call me Tammy.
Alrighty, let's
Hey,
go, Tomato.
Sammy.
Give you the ability to call you Tammy. What are you, a fae?
I'll walk my little ass in the fucking tavern and go to the
No, but out of
keep.
character, I can cast Fireball at will. So
I can cast comprehend languages.
Out of character, you can cast spells. I somehow doubt that.
But comprehend language, the strongest spell in the game.
Especially when you have wild magic.
But yeah, I'll go in with Tammy and see if the innkeeper is at his usual place or if he's doing something.
He is currently talking to the new hire, actually. Bet you forgot she existed.
What
was-
you hire?
New hire. I
Yeah,
don't know, it's been a couple of days.
the one with amnesia that can't remember anything.
That's
Ooh.
all my characters ever. I don't know who you're talking about.
You thought that she was being swindled because she can't remember who she is and doesn't know what a paycheck is, when really she was just really bad at explaining and you guys assumed without letting her finish her sentence.
I don't think I've ever met this lady in my life.
You're
don't
the
think
one
I
who's
was
spoken
even-
to her the most!
I don't think I was even part of any session with
Who?
this character.
You!
I've never met this lady.
Who? Who?
Are you sure you're not just gaslighting us?
I feel like you're gaslighting you now because I never talked to
Are
no
we
lady with no.
gaslighting?
Guys, I
No,
record these
gaslighting
sessions.
you.
There is record of.
I
Did I step into an alternate universe whenever I woke up this morning? Is this a Mandela
Yes.
effect?
Yes. I'm hands down 100% certain I didn't talk to nobody.
I'm pretty sure I probably did not speak to this lady.
I think it was the owl that got all the information for us.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
No, I
you're
remember
right.
talking to her. This happened.
This
I
happened.
can't help you on this one, Lyric. I cannot help you. I don't remember the lady either.
No,
No,
Sorry, Lyric.
How am I the only one who remembers?
is this the lady that
When
told
I'm
me
never
about
here.
the food? About the guy with the food?
Do you remember if
You
I
tried
was
to
there?
you tried to explain to her what a carrot is and she didn't get it. You
No,
asked her for an apple for Avery. She got really flustered.
I remember
She didn't.
asking,
Yeah.
but I thought
For
wasn't that
buying a bunch of apples for Avery.
I don't remember nobody with no short-term memory loss.
Wait, did the
Am I the only one who knows this, and I'm the one with actual memory loss?
did we get the things that we'd put on top of the roof to dry out, like the grapes and whatnot?
Yes.
Did
Yes, you
those
spoke.
properly dry out?
Yes, but you spoke to her in order to purchase those. Because remember, she didn't know what you were talking
That's
about.
who we spoke to?
I thought I
Yes.
spoke to the innkeeper.
That's the same person you. Because remember, she was like, "What's a date?" And you were like, "Well, it's a fruit." And she was like, "Oh, well, we have lots of fruit."
Oh no, that wasn't me. That was someone else.
No,
I
that
remember
the
speaking to an
that
innkeeper and
specifically
asking
was
for
I
them.
just assumed
Artress,
that was the
but
innkeeper
she
we were
was
speaking
talking to you about carrots, Sano.
Carrots.
Yeah, carrots.
Carrots.
Alright.
Well, I'll go up to both of them and be like, "Hello." God damn it.
Just
Purple
she doesn't
things.
remember you.
long, spindly root vegetables, which are purple and white, with orange sometimes.
Where's my warhammer? But I would try to get their attention, I guess, with Tammy near me. See what I can do to try to speak to them. Right before we leave out of this dreaded town.
Alright, yeah, so, he's talking to her, and, so, you get his attention, and they both turn to face you.
Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing today?
Business is good today. How are you?
I'm
Quite well.
okay. There's a question I need to ask you, my good sir. Do you remember that one individual that was not eating? You told me to look at about his food because he changed his meal, but even though he ate the same thing every single day,
Yes.
has he came back here yet?
Oh yes, he was here for breakfast this morning.
God damn it! Anna just
Carmen moment.
grabs the bridge of his nose and takes a deep breath. This morning, how long ago was this though? Couple hours.
He peeks out the window so that he can gauge the time. Perhaps 6 hours ago.
Okay, thank you. Well, I should probably tell we should probably tell the others about this, but wait, why'd you come along again? He looks over at Tammy. He's like wondering what was the purpose for me bringing you inside again.
Me apparently proving something? I say we just say that I did it.
To be honest, I just want to leave, and I would just walk out. Bye, Mister.
Bye. Take care. Have a nice day.
Suppose.
As I see Sano kind of coming out, I'll send him a message and just quickly say, "What? So what's the what's the information?"
You should probably
They say,
tell
"What?"
the tavern owner what you saw. Like, yeah, that's not the same person. They changed their face. The shapeshifters
Well,
of
that's the
some
thing
sort.
though, is he changed his face, so currently we don't know for sure if that the same guy he saw this morning is the same guy.
My thing is just that I don't want to waste time here anymore.
So
We have the cart ready.
Yeah, I would love to help the tavern keeper, but if the situation was more in our favor, I would love to stay. But
Well,
it's
I
taking
just
too
know
long.
that if we tell him that it was a shapeshifter the next time we come back to this town, if ever, there's gonna be a lot of people who are dead. Probably
Well,
most of them burned.
Well,
That's
From
why,
my hand.
that's why
It's
I
not my
don't really want to.
responsibility.
Yeah, like that's why I really don't want to say anything either, because if we say, like, "Oh yeah, he was," he may just go on a murderous rampage on killing whoever he thought was.
also, realistically speaking, he'll probably just hire someone else.
Yeah. So like I said, in reality, I don't mind dropping this, but at the same time, it seems interesting. I mean, the way that Lyric left it off last time. Oh yeah, you see them transform and enter into a house as someone else's lover. Huh?
That was very interesting.
Yes, but what's more is interesting is that now I was sleeping for 2 days, so I gotta go home.
Yeah, I know.
Back into my cart with my children, my stepchildren.
Your technically your what? Your
My
cousin,
my,
no,
nep-
niece,
my nephews.
niece and nephew,
Yeah,
I
his
believe.
nephews.
My adult.
Oh, one's a
my-
girl.
I know one's a girl, right? There's a
Yes.
girl and a boy.
Okay, yeah. So it was a niece and nephew. Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
his
but
nephew.
I'll just go back out and as hearing the message upon leaving the tavern, I'll kind of reply back and just it's out of our hands. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
Literally out. Let's just get in the cart and head over to.
Well, I'll
Our
just
next
turn to
destination.
everyone and say, all right, either get in the car or follow if you're coming. And I'm kind of turn to the Kitsune and just kind of look at Kitsune for a minute and just go, just tag along. If you ever feel like you want to leave us, then you're more than welcome just to kind of, saunter off too. But for the most part, you're more than welcome just to tag along.
Alright, so, with that, Fee hops into the cart like she owns the place and walks right over to the kids and, just like she always has, just kind of settles in.
And
Alright
stares
then.
right at her and covers his ears.
I do the same thing without even questioning it. I just look over at N and I just put my 2 hands all over my ears, covering them.
Can I just toss them both like some makeshift earmuffs or earplugs?
Yeah.
Here, have some poison ivy.
Earplugs would
God.
probably
Like
be a
some-
little bit more realistic for you to be able to
Like,
just whip up. But yeah.
Like take some cloth, stuff it with some stuffing, and just like make it large enough to fit their ear, so just in case.
Yep.
All right,
I-
so I'll make some quick little makeshift ear freaking noise cancelers and just throw it at them and just use this.
I put them in my fluffy ears.
I do it too. The girl's the one out of my kids that learned how to use healing magic, right?
Yeah, that's the cleric.
Before I forget to ask this, I'm gonna look over at Zarok. Hey, Dad, you think you could do me a favor so she's not carrying around something so heavy? The boy can
He
handle
called me
it.
dad. He called me dad.
He's like crying.
I want you to turn her axe into a spear.
My
something
kids
light.
are Jesus or what? No. Turn her axe into a spear.
Well, yeah, she's, smaller than her brother, so she needs something lighter. He can handle it. He needs to be strong to protect her.
You do understand that I will be changing the shape of this thing forever. It will not be able to go back easily.
That's fine by me. It was entrusted to them to learn how to use, and if they need to adapt, then so be it. Warriors adapt all the time.
Lyric FY, do we want to stop here, or do we want to, or do I just kind of NPC here for a while?
I don't understand. I don't understand the question. NPC who?
Syra.
For
I just
why?
saw that they're not feeling good.
Yeah, she left a while ago, before she sent that message.
Yeah, I know, but it's like I also don't want to continue too far without her, or not have her know the situation.
Oh, well, I mean, if everybody is in the cart, you guys are just gonna be traveling, right?
It's true.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Going.
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, so
Oh my
look at that.
god.
Alice threw her a spear. Oh god.
Not through the legs, alright.
So, so what about something like the top left?
So something like a baton or
Alright, please.
bladed baton, kind of.
Nah,
Kind
give
of.
her the whip. Give her the whip.
Ooh.
I was thinking more of the
Rick
knuckles.
Blade?
I think she should either have the whip or the rapier.
Well, like I said, for the whip or the rapier, either way, I'm gonna be taking a pre shaped and fabricated metal and reshaping again, and that's of course not including any type of spells or enchantments that's already been placed onto it.
That's perfectly fine. When they're of fighting age, she still needs to stay in the back.
Or
Yeah, I
something
know,
like
but just letting
this.
you know, just
Oh,
letting you know
those
this though,
things.
Oh, it's
Zay,
a Bangalore heirloom.
because I
fighting a boy with
because
a
I
6-foot
actually
spear,
know
I
how
am
to
okay.
because I
That
have
was
actual IRL knowledge of reforging blades out of like pre-made or preset steel already. It's going to cause the durability of this weapon to kind of be a little off,
No,
as well as
no,
the weight
not
of the weapon,
really.
depending on how we're making it.
You're
That's
an
it.
artificer with magic. Shut up. There's no logic to it.
I was raised as a
Excuse you, but we
blacksmith's.
ain't got magic IRL.
I was raised as a blacksmith's daughter. I also know quite a bit about metal and reforging. If you temper the metal properly, it'll be just as strong as it was before.
See, whoever said I do it properly.
You're
Oh
an
my god.
artificer. It's your job.
Exactly. I could choose.
A stun
You
baton
die.
would also
You
be
die
really
in
fun.
battle.
And we're
A
talking
stun
about a
baton? Okay,
single.
That'd be
Again,
We're
hilarious.
talking about like a single reforging and refolding of the metal. We're not talking about like hundreds of recasts.
Just depends on the
But
situation.
also
Like I
keep in
said.
mind it was someone else's axe that was made specifically for that
again,
reason.
again, chaotic energy.
Chaotic group.
No,
But
chaotic
yeah.
energy.
So yeah, I would have to leave that up to actually Lyric though, mostly, because technically, yes, my class should be able to know how to do it and can do it. It's just more of, will Lyric allow me to technically reforge it?
Look, little baby-sized weapons. Look at those.
Why do I feel like those are in Harvest Moon
They might be. I don't know what they're from. It's just a stock image that I found.
or Final Fantasy, like the old Game Boy Final Fantasy?
Old style Final Fantasy.
Or
Yes,
even like Game Boy Zelda. That looks like Game Boy Zelda weapons.
I don't know.
it does. It does.
I don't personally think we need to worry about it right now anyway, because like she can't even lift it. So like work
Yeah,
on.
I know. That's what. But that's what I'm saying. Like technically, the spear I would make would be more of a smaller spear with less metal,
And then what are you
so
gonna
that she
do?
can
Kids
actually.
grow like weeds.
Yeah,
I
I
think
know.
it's
That's what we just
better,
get her. That's what we just get her a better one.
in my opinion, I think it's better to just leave it as it is for now until she gets a little bit bigger.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying too. But then like I said,
Fine. We need
Atlas
magic to
says he gives
stimulate their
her.
growth.
Well, like I said, Atlas gives her one of his javelins, so it's just like that
Yeah.
works. I could just reforge a little bit
Yeah,
of
that
metal,
works.
put it on the javelin, and make it a spear. So it's like, don't ruin an axe, eh? Don't ruin an axe, bro. That's a
Yeah.
whole ass axe.
Especially
That's a
because it
whole
was a
ass
gift,
axe,
you
bro.
know? And it was a gift. And it is enchanted. It does
Oh, it's
so
enchanted.
so
Oh,
so
Oh, okay.
you guys aren't privy to this because it was something that happened in DMs, but the axe is enchanted and it does talk to the children.
hold a second. Didn't I cast identify on it?
No. I don't remember
Oh,
that.
okay then. Yeah, because like I said, I don't remember if I don't remember if N gave me the axe to cast identify to double check what it is or not before he
No.
split it and gave it to the kids.
I wasn't there that day with the axe.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We told you that your kids got the axe, but we were never there. Yeah, or you weren't there. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
they're like, you
if
need a word.
if N ever wants me to do that, then he needs to tell me then. Works for me. All right. So
No,
with that,
I will
on
have
that
you
note,
do that
yeah,
at least so I know what my kids have, because I almost forgot that it was a gift. I'm not even gonna lie.
bro, bruh.
It's okay. It's
By the
been
one
like
himself.
7 sessions since then. So,
Yeah. So with that, we're gonna start heading out towards the next nearest town in the direction of the Harpies to stop by and grab them on the way out.
all right, and for the sake of speeding things up, it takes a couple of hours. You guys get there. The harpies agree that it would be better than walking. They agree to go with you, and now you, foolproof, Fee, and the harpies are all on your way to Retley.
We have an army of.
Da-da-da-da-da-dum.
We have like a little flock of harpies.
Yeah, so there's 5 harpies altogether. There's 2
You did
children.
it right as I
Well,
killed the bots.
so not including Fee. So there's 6 of them including Fee. There's 3 children with Fee, and then there's 3 adult harpies.
Okay.
4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves.
And a rock in a no. In a donkey pulled cart.
So yes. So is there anything that
Alright.
anyone wants to get done while you guys are traveling, or are you just gonna kind of talk to each other? What's going on
while
here?
we're traveling, I'm gonna abuse the hell out of foolproof. Hey, foolproof, scrounge wild edibles for us.
My
like a turkey,
God,
alright?
you're such a mean person.
Hey, hey, foolproof is not gonna be with us every time, so I'm gonna use him while I can and use him for his abilities, which is gonna be the foraging, because we're gonna need rations.
Again, chaotic evil energy.
Very much so.
And would like to teach his kids how to use their weapons until they gain proficiency with it, which will probably take a while, but they need to learn.
Yeah, it will indeed take a while because one of them can't even lift it.
So,
Hey, can I
Arthas
just give her
will
my dagger alongside
offer-
the javelin?
Yes.
will
I'll
offer
teach you
N
how to
the
use the
ability,
dagger and the javelin.
opportunity to help diversify his students' portfolio with his own fighting expertise and abilities.
At this point, we've turned into a traveling orphanage.
A traveling school.
traveling orphanage, Jesus Christ.
So
Hey, I was gonna find someone to give these kids to, but they're mine. I'm just gonna keep them. I don't think I'm gonna give them up.
So while you guys are practicing with the 2 children, trying to get them to learn how to like wield these axes and stuff, yes,
just
Atlas,
imagine
you
her
can roll survival.
I can just imagine
The
her stabbing from the back of the cart as we're moving forward. Just yeah.
all 3 of the harpy children are joining in and imitating what you're doing.
Oh my God, they're kicking with their feet, putting one of their talons out. Yeah.
I give one of them. I I start showing one of them how to load a crossbow
Oh,
and how to
no.
aim it properly.
Can I go help Atlas with their foraging? Seeing them do that.
At this point, someone teach the kid fireball.
Wait, I have a question about the
I
kid
know
to begin
how to do
with.
fireball. I can do that at will.
I'm so sorry, Atlas. I had to.
Hey, yo, Atlas, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a big achievement.
Success!
Congrats, bro. Congrats.
Did
That's
you find
the
a
real,
22 to forage with Atlas?
you the real MVP.
So we just be right back, by the way. But so we just say that Foolproof is foraging whatever he can.
Yes.
Let's say he
No,
foraged for an hour. What does he find? Also, be right back. Be right back.
Yes, please let me know what he finds and how much of that turns into rations.
About the kids, I would definitely want to mention, like, I'll look over at Ed and be like, why don't they talk? I just kind of like wanted to ask you this, but like, do you know why they don't talk? Like, I feel like that's a very big important reason. Does anyone know if they talk?
I don't know, maybe a fairy stole their voices or something. They were with you when I nicked you, so...
They kind of just came along. We didn't really like have a choice. They
Oh,
just
they're
they
mine.
were. Can you answer my question, you monster?
What was
You
your
child
question one more
napper?
time? I'm sorry, a kitty jumped into my lap and was being too cute.
Okay, that's important. But do you know why they don't talk?
No, actually, I haven't taken the time to ask them. I just
Yeah,
figured they would talk when they're
I think
comfortable.
I think this is a good time to ask them. They are wielding weapons.
Okay, kids, let's put the weapons down real quick so nobody gets stabbed, namely me.
They pointed at you.
So
They
so
just jump you and take your shoes.
they do that. They put the weapons down.
Oh, I thought you
Wow.
meant I thought you said
Yeah, I know,
yes.
right? I thought for a second she meant yeah. They pointed at you. I was about to say, oh shit.
Yeah, they take your shoes.
Oh my god.
Atlas, I'm sorry, bro, but today's not your day.
But yeah, I would like to act and to see if we can ask the kids what's actually wrong. I don't think we never got to that point in their story yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Atlas,
ask them why they
you
don't
find
talk.
the perfect rock for rock soup.
Fuck
Oh,
this
don't
rock
worry, I
too.
can help that.
Yeah, we have 2 people out there, like 3 people foraging right now.
Honestly, that's actually really nice. I'm hoping that gives us a lot of rations, so we could actually, in case we do get stuck out in the wilderness, we got we got food for a while.
I did
we
tell
have
you.
Actually,
I
currently 8
actually, that
pounds of
reminds me.
foraged food and 6 gallons of water.
I need
Yeah.
to remove one of my rations for the day.
Once I'm satisfied that the harpies can safely load and use a crossbow, or at least load a crossbow, not snap it off in their faces or whatever, I decide, once the foragers have come back, I decide to see if I can teach them how to distinguish edible from non-edible plants. My nature skill is okay, so I think I've got a good chance of teaching them that. I
Atlas,
guess.
all you gotta do is kill it. All you gotta do is kill it, Atlas.
I say, now, kids, you might have some experience foraging already, like our companions over there are doing. But just to check, we're going to go through a list of the things they bring back, and I'll tell you how to identify some common edible plants from their from their similar but less edible counterparts.
Okay, so wait. Before we go into this, weren't you just asking the children their names? Or like why they don't talk?
That was Sano, and
Yes.
then
That was
Right. I don't feel that that was ever concluded. Did we interrupt that?
sorry. I
we
think
kind of we kind of never went with it. We just kind of waited for you to reply for them.
Okay.
So,
So,
out of curiosity, do they reply to Ed?
mm, so I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought from a moment ago. So, it basically you just straight up ask them like, is there a reason why you don't talk? Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Both of the children nod their heads vigorously. Yes.
Was it a person?
They kind of look at each other, and the taller one shrugs. Hard to answer.
Do you guys not know?
Um, the older of the two isn't really sure how to answer that question. He's not sure if he knows. He's not sure if he doesn't know. He looks confused.
Well, they don't remember.
He's confused. He's confused.
You're safe here. No one's gonna come and hurt you.
He nods. He knows that.
I mean,
We just
Can
want.
any of you check and see if there's magic affecting the kids at all?
I mean, I believe they would have triggered off by now from my detect magic.
Well, you guys typically leave the children behind, so
I believe I cast detect magic when they were near me once.
But like directly on them.
Well, detect magic works in a 30-foot area.
Like, directly on.
then that's
So as long as
probably
they're
Right. Go
as
sit
long as
right
they're
next
they're
to
with
them.
Okay.
Use it.
then that's
Okay, I'm back.
probably
What
my
did I
bad for
miss?
being inconsistent, but uh
yeah, because I know for a fact I've cast a couple detect magics near them within they should have been affected by my 30-foot area of effect. But because they never pinged off my thing or you never stated that, I never had to worry about it. But are they affected by magic then technically?
well, you can find out.
Lyric, I'm back. Sorry.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back, my good sir.
So what did I miss?
They're asking the kids if there's a reason why they can't talk, and um so N brought up a good point that wait, have we tried to see if the kids are affected by magic?
Huh? And are
Well,
they
as
affected by
as
magic?
as as I'm the only who currently knows how to drive the cart, I can't really get myself off from the cart driving position.
Is every word they say a power word?
Make the donkey stop for taking a pee break and finding out if the kids are sick with magic.
Oh,
All right,
also,
fine. We'll
what
stop
did
for a pee
Foolproof
break.
found? What did Foolproof found while he was foraging?
Oh,
So
she
that's
posted.
in the
She
chat.
posted it here. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got you. I got him.
Uh,
I got him.
where?
it's
I
above the
got you. And
snake.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Oh,
Okay,
Atlas
okay.
came back and casted detect magic. All right.
There you go.
So yes, the children
Uh,
are affected by magic.
huh? Who would have thought?
Huh?
They
Who would have thought?
So, so a salad of dulce? How is this pronounced?
Dos.
Dulce?
A salad
Dulce?
of dulce.
Dulce?
Where did I put
Dolce.
that at?
Dulce?
It's
Dolce
dolce.
probably.
Dals? Dals, but well, it's not correct in English.
It's
DALCE.
it's a type of edible like grass basically. Yeah. It's
Okay.
dulce.
Is dulce? Okay, thank you very much. Is any of this thing poisonous?
No.
Okay. Watercress and clovers, cranberries and mandrone bark.
Medrone bark, yeah.
Those are all edible.
Okay. Okay. In how big or small is the portion?
It's 8 pounds of food altogether, and you also found 6 gallons of drinkable water.
God damn. I'm apologies.
I think that's
You're
the first
fine.
time You've sworn.
Apologies. Yeah.
You will not take the Lord's name in vain in our good Christian D&D server.
So, did I really not find anything poisonous or?
You
Oh
did.
yeah,
You did not find
what
anything
happened?
poisonous, but Atlas did. He got bit by a snake.
Ouch.
That's so
Uh,
enthusiastic.
does foolproof have detoxing? Oh, I
He's
forgot.
not. He's not poisoned. He just got bit.
Oh, okay. Okay. uh,
He
I
took
was going to
poison
ask
damage
what
instead
happened
of
with the.
being poisoned.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, I was gonna ask that if he
But
got the
wait.
poison condition.
Okay, so remember how foolproof found ginseng?
Ginseng. Yep.
What happened with that?
You still
Well, you
have it,
still
or
have
I
it.
believe I still have it. One of us has it.
Atlas, you have it, right?
That stuff makes a marvelous tea.
That stuff is very expensive.
Spicy tea.
The ginseng.
Spicy tea. Ginseng and mandrake root. Yep.
Oh yeah, the mandrake. I completely forgot about that. Let's see, let's see. Do I still have the poisonous mushroom as well?
Who's? Yes. You should have everything that's on your character sheet. The only things that you didn't
Okay,
mark
I
down
don't
were
have.
the things that you were like, well, Foolproof is gonna find it and he's gonna eat it immediately.
Okay, so I don't have it on my character sheet. I have it on a separate document or well text archive. So yeah, it says
I forgot we had abyssal chicken.
Where do you find chickens in the abyss?
No, it's chickens from the abyss that attacked Atlas.
oh.
Yeah, but
I
where in the
forgot
abyss
that.
are the chickens?
Well, all chickens are assholes, so they all go to hell and create abyssal chickens.
What? Cannon?
It's IRL canon.
The chickens
That's
did
the
start it.
strangest theological position I've heard in a while.
The chickens did start it. They were stalking
I'm
Atlas.
sorry. Have you never seen a chicken like scare people up a tree?
Chickens are fucking
Okay,
assholes.
so I googled.
Chickens are
That's
horrible.
swans and geese, I know, are creatures of malice,
Chickens as well.
but chickens?
Okay, I googled abyssal chickens, and this is the first image that came up. Sending.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
There it is.
correct. That is an abyssal chicken.
Yeah, that's an abyssal chicken.
Jesus Christ.
But look at those meaty thighs.
I know, right? That chicken drum. That chicken drum.
It would be a delicious chicken for sure. For certain.
I mean, we don't know what they eat.
Best part is it has two different meat texture.
Um,
Legs are
they're-
chicken, the body is shrimp.
They're classified as tiny fiends. They're chaotic evil. I'm pretty sure they eat people.
Also, the description is delicious.
But I mean, in the abyss.
Well,
If
yes,
they are
they
found
would
in the
eat
abyss,
people
what?
because the abyss is hell in the D&D universe.
Oh, okay. I see what that is.
Yeah.
Okay. So literal chickens.
Yeah, the direct
Those things
translation
are
would be
actually
hell chickens.
terrifying.
I mean, strictly speaking, there's several hells in the D&D universe. or
Yes,
multi-
over 100
Oh
hells.
God, they can fly.
Yep.
There are demons from the abyss and devils from the nine hells.
We are in fact getting very off topic though.
Yes, we are. Anyway,
Yes,
back on
okay.
topic.
Yeah, this yeah.
So yeah, kids have finally said they're affected by magic. I believe with detect magic too, Alice learns of what kind of magic.
Yeah, so unfortunately, these children have 9th level lock cast on their mouths.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Someone
Yeah.
literally put a magical lock over their jaws. Or possibly their lips.
Are you actually making them whatever they say is a power word?
No, no, it's not. It's
Why
not
not?
like that.
No,
How? Why?
that laughter is making me kind of scared now.
Why else would someone put a ninth level lock on somebody's
Well, think
Because
about
they
children?
saw something they
To
shouldn't have,
think
to
and
of
the
withhold
culprit
information.
wanted to
Why
shut
not?
them up.
Wait. If they saw something they shouldn't, why not kill them instead?
think of the
That's my logic
circumstances.
behind it.
Think of the circumstances that the children were found in. They were alone. They were in a farmhouse. There was no adult nearby.
The only person playing with them was a creepy spaceman.
Was a Behir who had
Was
shapeshifted
mine
in.
Flotsam or Jetsam?
Yours was Flotsam, and it was a Behir, uh, who had shapeshifted into like a child's form to fit in with the children to basically keep an eye on them until N was in the area so that he could deliver N to the rest of the group. So
Still,
someone
Off of
wants
that
And I
maybe I'm
guilt
just
tripped
assumption,
them
dumb,
into pretending they
someone
were.
off of
wants
that
these
assumption for proof, the reason why they aren't dead is because they want them with us, and we are supposed to have them alive.
someone wants these
yeah, still,
children
but
alive, but they don't want the children to talk.
Like I said,
So they know
most of the
something.
reason people will silence anyone in game and not kill them is to withhold information, and the reason why they're kept alive is because they're needed to be alive.
okay. I'm still like maybe maybe I'm just too dumbfounded, but like so. My next thought is the Bahir did that. Did the Bahir put that lock on the children's mouth?
We
And
don't know.
if he in we don't know, but if he did or she did or it did,
He.
does that mean the mistress ordered it to do it?
See, that's the fun part. That's where we get to find out.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a fun part of D&D. See, those questions pop up in D&D, and then it's up to you and the party to decide: do we want to answer them, or do we want to leave them for later and never find out?
We need to get to a higher level before we can even think about unlocking that
Yeah,
spell.
I mean, with
Yeah.
Lyric basically letting us know that it's a ninth level spell, I'm not really going to mess with it until we're a lot higher, which I'm pretty sure that's not
You
really
know what?
that's probably what's going to happen.
There's only one thing that
Yeah.
I can think of that would have been strong enough to do something like that. Can I show the symbol that we all have kind of branded onto us to the kids and ask if they recognize that or have seen anything like that in their short lives?
Symbol.
Shit.
The
Which symbol?
the mistress's symbol that I think she has on us.
Either that, like,
When did
Yeah,
when did she do
I'm
it?
curious. When did that happen?
Wasn't it the didn't
remember
we
when
get that like
we were
right
done
after
with
the
the
Marquise?
marquee? Yeah,
Yeah,
right after the
right after the
marquee, we were all
Marquise.
given a symbol on us.
I remember that.
I do not remember
I don't
this.
remember.
I remember that as well because I remember
Right after,
right after we finished the Marquise, you said the goddess or the mistress or whatever something appeared in front of us, gave
Yeah,
us all the symbol
time
that
stopped. Time stopped, and then I don't remember
No,
what else.
they're not symbols. It's a
aren't they
necklace.
like,
It's an
is it a
amulet of
necklace?
it's an amulet of protection with the symbol of the deva on it.
was it, the symbol of the
Okay, I'm
Deva.
gonna show them the symbol.
So
Um
it's not
Have they do they
tattoos on
recognize
our
that
skin or
symbol?
something.
Okay, it's a necklace.
yeah, it's a necklace. It's like a stopwatch kind of thing.
I'm gonna show them that protection or that symbol of the, you know, see if
Amulet
they
of
recognize
protection.
that. Yes.
No, the children have no idea.
Okay. So we have
Show her the card.
two
Do
children.
we have? Yeah, show them the card. I'm gonna show them the card. Do we have anything from the Marquis place that's not ham? Did we take anything from there, like, from him?
No, I
There
don't.
was really nothing to take.
You have the masks.
Arcus looks at them incredulously and goes, "There is a lot about your past that you have not told me. I suppose I should have expected that. We haven't known each other very long, but this is some very bizarre stuff."
Well, Artress is the one who has the card that they're asking for, so.
Fair enough. You mean this thing, this card? Is that from your mistress person as well?
So now the real question pops up: is there any markings on the card that is somewhat been through Fee's grasp that the kids recognize?
Well, when the kids see the card, the taller of the two children, the older one, pulls his little sister in and like locks his arms around her.
Boom, baby! There we go. We're getting somewhere now.
So they do know her.
No, well, we don't know if they know her, but we know that she's involved with them at this point. We don't know how. So that's a good thing. We have a lead now. That's good. Or at least that part.
You can have N take out a little notebook. Just write down the person who's associated. Just put it away. He doesn't show anyone, but they just got added onto N's shit list, and now he wants his kids to speak.
Okay. Okay. So what are we
Well-
doing now? We're in the forest? Question mark?
I forgot.
You're on a road.
Is it that the kids that is it more like the kids can't speak or that they won't speak?
They can't because
They can't. There's like a lock on their mouth.
yeah.
Well, the thing is, like I said,
Oh, it's a lock on
I
the
don't know. It would depend on the lock itself, because technically some locks can just block information from being revealed, and then
Yeah,
some
like
locks actually
specific
didn't. Yeah,
information.
and then some locks are officially just deny it all. And so
Well,
it's
I
just like,
mean,
I don't know which one it was.
So
Well,
to
actually,
better
that's a
answer
good
your
idea,
question,
though.
the children can eat though. So
That's yours.
Yeah, so
can't eat.
that's why I was questioning. Like, is it more like it denies them the ability to speak, or is it more like it, like I said, because if they can eat, then they should be
Well,
able to move their mouth.
Jay, you get
I
what
was
if
asking.
we don't
Yeah.
dispel the entire thing altogether, but what if we can weaken that lock to where the kids can get some ooh, I choked on spit. Semblance of speech.
Well, I'm assuming if they're well, that's what I'm saying, Zay, is if they were denied of the ability to speak, they could totally just write it to us. All we do is to say, hey, it's a safe place. Write us the information, and we'll read it over ourselves. Or is it more of they can speak? It's just the information's been denied from them to be able to say it. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. It's
That-
just
I'm pretty sure with the confusion on his face, like when I asked if he could remember or not, like if he knew, it's just that information. I'm pretty sure we could get them to speak, but not about that information if we could
well,
weaken
that's
the
what we
lock.
got to find out right now. First, though, is I was gonna say like and see
Also-
if they're actually willing to speak to us. Can they actually speak, or is it more of they just won't? If they're willing to
Also,
talk to us, then we just gotta
assuming-
build a relationship. What's up?
I think they would have they might have spoken to us by now if they were able to.
well, they can cry.
Yeah.
You know that they can make sound because they can cry.
Oh yeah, they did cry. Yeah.
Yeah, they cried.
So also, we don't
Bitches.
know if they can actually write stuff down or
Well,
E-
I'm
even know how
assuming.
to
I'm
read.
assuming.
Actually,
I'm assuming we
N
could
tried
teach 'em.
to N tried to get them to write down their names whenever he first met them and learned that the children are illiterate.
Okay, there
Well, I
goes
said then
that.
that's where we could teach them now. That's what I'm trying to figure out too. Is like, is it like they said, is the information being denied, or is the ability to speak being denied? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. So that's why I was about to tell N, like, can you figure that out? Is it the ability to speak or the information that's being denied?
Just turns to Anne and says, perhaps in lieu of combat training for a time, you should start by teaching your children an alphabet of some sort, written language.
And I'm gonna be the one to call here, teach them common.
Yeah, why would I teach them anything else? I mean,
I don't know.
I could, but
Why wouldn't you want to learn common?
that would kind
Could
of be
also teach them
counterintuitive to
sign
teaching
language.
anything else. But
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. So the little sister, um, whenever she hears talk about like talking and like language and stuff, she puts one of her hands up and she like moves her fingers apart as like a little mouth.
like a little mouth.
Yeah. You know how like people mimic talking with their hands? That's what she's doing.
Mhm. So assuming like as I'm kind of partially also focusing on driving the cart, um, I'm just gonna look to N and go. So what does that mean?
Do you want to learn? Do you want to speak?
She nods, but then she takes her other hand and points to her hand and keeps making the little mouth motion.
Here, she
Am I
wants to
talking
learn
too
a form
much?
of sign language.
I don't know sign language.
Wait, have you
I can
tried
teach you guys how
using
to write.
have you tried using message on her? See if you can talk through your line.
You had to
That's a
ruin my
good
you,
idea.
you had to ruin my plan, huh?
That is sort of what I've been
Dad,
wondering,
talk
but
to
I
your
didn't bother to
grandkids!
say. I'm
Talk
sorry.
to your grandkids right now!
I'll cast if able to, like I would like to try to cast message on the older one first
Okay.
and just ask them, or better yet, just simple hi, and hopefully they'll hear that in their head or in the oldest one's head for now.
He definitely hears it. You can see his face go like, whoa.
I will also then through message send reply back by saying, or simple, just you can talk back to me through here. No one else will hear you.
Really?
Oh my god, I got the
Oh.
noise.
Oh my god.
Really?
Now
As
I don't know what to say.
you don't have to say anything. For now, just know you finally have a voice again. At that point, I'm going to cast message to the younger one, and just like the other, just like the older one. Hi.
She's gonna jump like startled.
As I'm going to just quickly reply back, or just as he jumps, it's just, it's okay. I'm just giving you a way to be heard again. You have a voice. I will hear you through this communication line. No one else will.
Okay, okay.
Well, that's a good start. You're talking. I finally get to hear your voice. Okay. So I'm gonna turn to N. They got a voice.
Okay. At least we have a way to communicate with them. Apart from charades for now. Or to probably use a better idea to teach them to read and write.
Anyway, I'm gonna turn back to the little one and go. Okay, so you say you want to learn language. Which ones?
Uh, all of them.
I'm gonna turn back to N and just repeat it. She wants to learn all languages.
Well, I can do some, but not all. You can find them at school.
Turn to the
Lyric,
older one. What do you want to learn?
I just want to learn how to be strong.
I turn to N. He's the warrior.
That's perfect. That's okay with me. You want to be a warrior? We'll make you a warrior.
We finally have a communication line. It's through me. Did Alice need to go?
Yeah, he sent a message. He
yeah,
said he's
pop it
exhausted.
off.
Okay.
I have a kitten on my shoulder.
Understandable. It's very late for him, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
1 in the morning.
No, it's 9:45.
Is it still only
I'll still
3?
be.
Goodness, it's still only 3. Okay.
Hey, I mean, I feel that though. He had a long day at work.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, so we now have a communication line. Let's go. Let's see. I forgot how many rations did we get in total from all that?
You got 8 pounds of food and 6 gallons of water.
So
That's
assuming we'll use
nice.
about
Okay.
roughly a pound.
Yeah. Is it late or in game? Is it late or early? What time it is in game?
It's kind of
So
like
just
early
another
afternoon. It'd be like the equivalent of real world dinner time.
8 more rations onto their thing.
Okay.
You mean
Okay.
6 o'clock?
Kind of between 4 and 6, yeah.
Okay. Foolproof would
I would
start
say that's
seeing
late
the
afternoon.
can should I is how is the sky? Is it clear? Is there a lot of clouds? How
It's
does the
fairly
environment look?
clear.
Because I clear. Okay.
It's fairly
So it
clear.
doesn't see.
Of course, if you guys get
So it
into another one of those icy patches, you won't know until you're in it, so.
Yeah, I was just wondering if Foolproof needs to pull other two trees together again and just tie them up. Oh yeah, I don't have any more rope. I have like 3 feet of rope left, right?
Well, also, they're in the cart, so, I mean, it's fine.
Oh yeah. How big is it, by the way?
It's big enough.
For all of us?
Yep,
Even
Is
the
it big
Goliath
enough
guy?
for?
yep.
Huh.
Is it
I
big
mean,
enough for me to
You
use
had 2
a green
Goliaths
flame blade to
before.
warm us up?
Yeah.
Like if I put it on a dagger and use. Okay. So if the kids get cold, that's what I'll do. I'll just give them a little fire with a dagger and keep it by them.
yeah, don't worry, Foolproof. I made sure that when went to get a cart, I made sure to get one that was big enough to hold us all, or house us all, if needed.
That's amazing, dude.
So
So apologies for my curiosity, but how much did it cost?
don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's a
Okay.
businessman. He makes things happen.
Just know
I
that
am. I'm just.
just know that I am
I'm
a
a,
merchant.
the thing is, knowing that you are a merchant is what worries me.
Well, then here's the main worry. We now have the cart. Let's get safety to the next town before we get jumped or ambushed by anything within the
Yeah,
forest.
I would actually
That's a
like
good
to set
idea.
up.
People could think we have a lot.
Yeah,
Like I said,
actually, yeah.
our cart is not technically considered small by any comparison,
You
especially
know
if we're
what?
housing 2 giants and Goliaths. We might need to move it just a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. But at the same
Can
time, I would like to set up before night falls. I don't know if that's possible.
We'll definitely set up before nightfall, but we want to keep moving at most. So, my
Okay.
assumption is we're going to keep moving. I don't know if Lyric wants to make us reach there by the end of the session or not, but for the most part, I know for a fact that we want to keep continuing on with our situation.
That's like three
So,
days of travel, like, minimum.
3 days of travel. Damn.
yeah.
can
Even
I
in the
have
So,
cart?
N?
go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to have him sit on top of the cart just as we're traveling for now, and just keep watch. Have him keep active perception out, just in case, because that is a good point. People could very much so think we have a lot of stuff in the cart, because it is a big cart, and wanna, rob said cart.
D&D terms, merchant terms, safety first. All right. So, with that though, too though, I'm gonna turn to our new companion and look at them and go, well, since we have a decent amount of time on our hands and we're just traveling around,
Oh God,
why
it's
don't you
awful.
actually why don't you actually share us your story? You said you were running from something. What exactly are you running from?
When did I ever say I was running from anything?
That's what Archer said.
Oh, that's what Archer informed me. Are you not running from something?
No, I never had a true home, but I've never been on the run from anything.
Okay then. Well then, as I was continuing on with my question earlier, what is your story? Why us? Why our little group of caravan?
I mean, why not?
You seem more capable than the other groups that I have seen.
Oh, thank you.
I wouldn't necessarily say we're capable if you consider capable being able to just walk into your kind of walk into your house when you invite them.
I'd
I wouldn't
also go
consider
on top.
To be fair, two
while
Goliaths
while
are
one of
not.
them does sneak into your house and sleep, and then another Goliath shakes it later. I wouldn't necessarily call that. Like I said, I wouldn't necessarily call that more experienced or anything.
With what I'm able to do, a smaller, less strong group wouldn't have had enough reason to have me. They would have not learned.
Well, considering that we are still highly new to meeting each other and our trust has yet to even be formed, truly, th- there's no room to say that we may not just toss you to the side later on.
In what
How long
manner of
was the vacation
speaking do
break?
you say that?
Well, I'm not going to lie here. Our group has a very much tendency to get ourselves into situations that may cause us to need strengths of unknown origins or strength of unquestioning origins. So, depending on the situation, whether you are strong enough or whether we are able to defend you from situations and assist you, there may be more problems than.
Defending me will not be necessary. I can easily defend myself.
Yes, as I remember a lot of the other group members who just kept going down.
Trust me, it would take a lot of effort for something to get close enough to actually harm me.
Well, if you don't mind, would you mind if one of the other fellow members sparred and tested? See if you really are able to defend yourself in needs of emergency. A friendly
If they do
spar.
not mind getting burned to absolute crisp,
Hey, and Sana, which one do you want to try them out?
What? I'm on top of
I,
the car. It's windy up here. What?
I can't hear you. I hear the
What?
donkey.
What did you say?
What?
What?
What did you say, Zarok?
The rock.
Swear I'm gonna slap him upside the head. The new guy I want you guys to test out the new guy's strength. See if he's actually able to protect
she,
himself.
excuse you,
Who wants to test him?
Mm,
You get a fight.
I don't think that's the
I'm
right
not.
time for that right now. To be honest, we're traveling and we should save our strength just in case. And we
Hence
don't
why
really
hence why we are sparring, not actually trying to kill each other.
I don't have a lot of room for that.
make them fine.
I have a 6-foot scythe on my back. This thing's bigger than me, and I can't swing that around on this cart.
We're gonna stop. You're not gonna fight on the cart.
Oh wait, we are stopping for a pee break. Make Sano do it. He likes fighting people.
Hey, what? Hey, oh no, I'm tired. I don't want to spar with nobody.
come
Foolproof
now,
would
I will
go.
fight both of you.
Oh, you don't want that. You don't want
He
that.
just
Out of
called you
game.
both out.
I'm
He
telling
just
you right now,
called you
you don't want
both
that.
out. He
I'm
called you
telling you
both
out of game
out.
right now, you don't want that.
Okay, how about this? Use one spell on me and I'll tank it. Let's see how much damage it does.
No, not the gentle giant.
Nothing. Just
I have
you know what?
I have tough skin. Don't worry.
He's tanky.
Green giant.
I believe in you, my brother.
I'd rather do that than actually fight each other, especially right now.
If that's what you want to
Besides,
do,
besides,
I'm not
I
gonna
have
deny it.
mending.
So do I.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah,
as a
I just
flame
grab.
starts to grow in my hand.
Yeah, why not? Let me just pull out my shield and let me bless it and let me prepare. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but let's not do it inside the car.
Hell no, you're not. As I want to pull over to the side, let the
Is
little
full
ones out
traffic
for
move about to do something stupid?
possibly. So yeah, I'm gonna pull the cart to the side, let the little ones out to go do a pee break and stretch their wings and legs. Uh, as I guess Tamamu and Foolproof are gonna walk to the opposite side, and guess they're gonna. I guess
I
Tamamu's
would
gonna
make
hit.
sure there is a lot of distance
Well then, please.
Okay.
between them and
then
anyone else and anything around them.
So
Oh,
then
what?
y'all walking back
what
down the path a while.
what level is Tamamo, by the way?
4.
Yeah, I believe same as all of us. 4.
Oh, okay.
My race does allow me some awesome things, though.
But
Which race are you, by the way?
Fire
Kitsune.
Kitsune.
Fire Kitsune. Okay. Okay, so spiritual fire.
Some reason, maybe it's just all the D&D horror stories, but someone playing as a Kitsune race triggers my fight or flight response.
Oh, I just get fireball at will.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm ready when you are.
Is that
So
something we're going to be doing, Lyric?
Sorry, I missed that last thing.
okay, so I have my
They're wanting
I have
me to test my abilities.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
like I said, I wanted
as
you to
long as
do. I
it's
wanted.
so I don't usually allow PvP, but as long as it's like consensual, then sure, go for it.
Hence why I said a
okay, yeah.
spar, not a fight to the death.
Yeah,
Okay. No, it's just going to be one spell. It's just going to be one spell.
and it won't count as spell slots because it's technically not combat either.
Yeah,
Okay.
hence why I said a
So
spar and stuff
Sarok,
to use basically to do some
Sarok,
rolls. Yeah, what's
Sarok.
up?
Can you give me that pendant back? Remember the pendant?
I'm sorry, which pendant? I have multiple pendants.
The one I gave you?
Oh, yeah, I'll hand it back.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so my armor class is 19. I have my shield with let's see, what did
All
Bless
right,
did?
make a deck save.
Okay,
Seeing them
one
about
second.
to spar, Arthas gets the shields out of his bag. He hands one of them to the kids to cower behind and puts one of them in front of himself.
So a deck saving throw, right?
Yes.
Okay, if I use what's it called? Bless on myself, I can add a D4 to the number rolled. Okay, let's see. Okay. Wait, you already roll for the damage, what?
You roll to take half. Otherwise, you take full.
Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm like I thought you were going to like what's it called? Roll for hit first.
Uh, no, fireball is I pick an area. I don't have to hit you. I pick an area,
Yeah,
and it's a
I'm
20-foot
inside the area.
explosion.
Okay, let's see.
So
Is
you roll to take half or full.
inline. It's dex. I mean it's
Oh, the bot
one
changed. It's slash inline now.
slash inline.
Yeah, it's forward slash inline and then what you would normally do.
It says script.
Mhm. And that's the thing. You just type it like you normally would now.
Okay, dexterity. Uh, okay. 1d20 plus my dexterity modifier, right?
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Apologies for the delay, by the way.
It's okay.
Raw dexterity.
Yep, dexterity save.
My dexterity saving throw is +1. I think that's. Ah! Okay, that's my inline. And
It's fine. Yeah, it
okay,
says dexterity. Yeah.
okay, so
So it was a 7.
that one d4. Let me roll 1d4.
Your 1d4 will not get you above the save. So save
Okay,
12.
okay, and then I'll just what's this thing? Stone endurance. So as a reaction, reduce
Yep,
damage
you can
dealt.
reduce it by a d12 plus con.
D12 plus 1. Okay, so I roll in line, and it's 1d12 plus 2. 1d12 plus 2. Okay. Uh, stone stone endurance. Stone endurance. A 5.
So
Okay,
you reduce
so
that to 24.
okay, and I have 33 health.
Afterwards or currently?
Uh, Currently, and I'm reduced to 9 health.
Okay.
Is our car far away from this that it's not gonna explode?
I
Yes.
specifically stated I am doing this far enough away so that nothing catches on fire.
Okay,
So
I can attest I did hear that.
So wait, we're in an empty field then?
No, they
I
are.
Myself
feel
They
like
are.
and
making
foolproof are.
Fireball basically a cantrip has certain balance issues.
That's crazy.
So basically, Sano, those two have either walked far enough or walked away from us to the side, or walked basically back down the road, and then sparred away a bit away from us so that they wouldn't
I just don't want to
immediately.
start I just don't want like that on fire. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's it.
they won't. If we start a forest fire, I'm pretty sure we could put it out pretty quickly.
Sanos will take your
No.
motive. I don't want the harpies to scream. There's 6 of them now.
Basically,
We'll all be immobilized if the harpies start screaming now.
Yeah,
Well,
because
there's a
you have
giant
3.
kaboom in the middle of the forest that kind of just makes it, loud.
Well, you have 3 adult harpies to worry about now, which are much worse than dealing with children harpies. Let me just say.
okay,
technically,
I'm an
Is
wasn't
this
our
why they
harpy
were
an
such
adult?
valuable allies in the fight against the dragons? They just screamed and the dragons fell out of the sky in their legions.
Basically. Also, Fee is not considered an adult harpy. She's just considered old enough to be independent.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
a
like a drake
teenager.
amongst dragons.
Yes.
It's okay. I still have my makeshift ear pod thingies that Zerock gave me. So I'm just laying down
Sounds
in
like
the
a
cart and
maid of
letting whatever.
violence.
I'm laying down on top
Fuckers.
with and we're just kind of chilling now, waiting for this
Well,
to be done.
since I seen a giant fireball that exploded right on Foolproof and Foolproof still standing, I'm just like, huh. Well, I guess he could at least blow up anything that kind of comes near him. I guess that'll work for now.
But wouldn't that make Zerock? Wouldn't that make it seem like foolproof is stronger than magic?
I
Because I'm
mean,
kind of looking at Foolproof as I see him heavily burned. It's like, I don't know. I wouldn't say he's immune to it, but
I never
I'd
said
say
he was
he.
immune.
But I would say he's at least prepared for that with that attack.
yeah, it hurt like a truck.
Like assuming that we cut him off guard, or assuming that we're not going to be fighting, one person at a time, and we're more likely going to be fighting a group of people. I could have pretty much guessed there might be at least one or two fireballs coming at him at a time. seeing as this one
if I-
hurt him a
Please,
bit.
no, no. Come up
If
and
I-
attack me.
if I would have rolled better, I would have probably put a tough face on, but full
Yeah, that-
damage, and only 5 points of Stone's endurance.
You all right, big guy? You just need a taco.
Yeah, I'm still standing though.
For now, no.
Go over and heal him. With cure.
Hey.
It's a. Oh yeah, I was going to say it's okay. I can just short rest, but oh yeah, the
It
spells don't
doesn't
count
cost
as-
anything.
It doesn't cost nothing.
Abuse the system. Abuse the
Yes.
system.
Healing
Like,
word
I
as
love
well.
it.
I'm glad. Am I glad that I was not the one who chose to start that with that woman?
I will also cast healing word at second level for 10 healing.
Okay, I'm back to full. Okay.
Bam.
Okay,
See,
you guys done now?
All right.
You're wearing
Everyone back in the
armor,
cart.
metal armor, correct? Foolproof.
Yeah, I have what's it called? Chainmail.
Oh, you would have absolutely hated me if I did that instead.
Well,
Heat
that's
metal.
I love it.
I mean, you can still do it. I'm back to full.
Well, like I said, we're only doing one and we're only testing. If you
She's
wanna
not
start
trying
making
to
it to
kill
actual-
If
you.
they cast heat metal on you now, you'd be dead within a few turns.
Mm,
Oh, plus not including the fact that I could also cast Flame Blade for 3d6 of fire every hit.
Good heavens, druids are a powerful class. I love them so much.
No, it doesn't help. Doesn't help that he got a homebrew race as well. So
I sent it to her specifically,
no,
and she
no, I know
approved it.
that. I know that. I know. Like I said, the DMs approved it, so that's fine. But like I said, because it's a homebrew, they would more likely, because it's homebrew and with the newer stuff, they're going to add a lot of things to it. That's going to be very interesting to see used with other stuff.
though to be
But
fair,
also
So-
keeping in mind that those are combat stuff, and how much combat happens in this?
Well,
almost
that's
no
only for right now.
combat.
Well, that's only
Almost
for
no
right
combat
now.
happens in this.
As soon as we all have to understand too, though. As soon as Lyric says, "No, I want you to go combat," all she has to do is roll for initiative. What? Yeah, roll for initiative, and then
I
we're in
cast
combat.
Fireball. I don't care how big this room is. I cast Fireball.
Yeah, so like that's basically it. So it's like if Lyric says, "Nah, y'all doing combat, roll initiative," we're screwed. We could be in the middle. We could be in the
I think
middle of
I'm-
a short rest.
I
We're
think
screwed.
hands down that I'm gonna start not being around y'all for that. That fireball might fuck us up one of these
Straight up,
days.
though, I'm not even gonna lie. That fireball's fucking
That
kill
shit
us.
hurts. That's such a good spell.
It's true, I don't have the power to do a lot of damage in one turn.
Oh, me and N, me and N got our
Well-
combos.
And then
All
there's
I'm
me.
saying is, I'm pretty sure we all could go with high damage stuff. We just choose to balance out the team so that we all don't die upon one turn.
Oh yeah, I'm not a fighter. I'm more of like the persuader of our team.
I'm not a fighter. I'm the merchant and the assist and the support. If y'all throw me the
I am
front
a
line, I'm more
fighter,
likely gonna
but I'm
die.
also like just utterly useless at everything.
I don't know. When it comes down to like combat situation, like I can hold my own, but
I
I
have
don't know.
never done a combat with this character. I do not know if I could hold my own.
just because of my race. My race is just knowing I have another person of my same race in our party is just good.
So for me personally, it's just interesting to hear the kitsune, but like I said, that's also fine too, because it's like, oh, this is going to be very
We have 2 dogs, a fox, a bird. We have a zoo.
like I said, the thing is, remember this, Sato. Before when we had REA, we were already getting a whole bunch of pets. When REA
Yeah.
decided, no longer play with us, we just switched those pets into actual furries.
Yeah, we have what? We have a donkey in her. We have a donkey, 2 wolf boys,
A bird
fox,
person,
a
a
bird.
fox person.
Yeah, we have We have a
Like I
unique
said, Like I
group.
said, at this point, I'm a Pokemon trader.
Well, at least he's all
Oh.
healed up now. We don't need to worry about nothing. But I don't know. I didn't get to see anything on top. I got the same roll as ended. I both got a 10.
So, this is just out of curiosity, but if the mama is in a grabbed state, can she still cast spells?
Certain ones, yes. If they don't require anything besides verbal, yes.
Okay.
If they're
Thing is,
semantic or anything added, I cannot.
Semantic? You mean
the thing
you
is,
mean
I still want my.
somatic?
Bite me.
Well,
Might.
it's a very big distinction, babe.
Bite me. I will fireball you.
Well,
You heard him, Larry.
it's the difference between using your hands and being Jewish.
Oh, besides,
Jesus.
I can also just hit step and not be grappled. So.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I still want my grapple feet, my revised grapple feet.
So I'm assuming we're just kind of like on the cart now until we reach Retley.
Yeah.
Whenever
Yeah.
in those next 3 days. All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach the kids to read and write. We'll begin teaching them too.
I'm gonna take my time and sleep again for 2 more days. Nobody bother me unless it's an emergency. That's literally what I'd be doing.
I'm
Cause
just
like,
driving the cart.
the only thing that's on my mind is that that doppelganger is still in that town, and I can't do nothing about it. And that's what's upsetting Sano. He's just like, damn, I fell asleep. Damn. But yeah,
Oh yeah, let me add the throwing pistols to my inventory. I keep forgetting to do that.
I'm good on that.
but we
let-
actually
We
Sano,
all we
Sano
all
has a
have
gun.
No, Lyric basically gave us all. Was it? I think 2 each or 1 each.
One
Basically
each.
a gun that's basically a boomerang.
It's completely useless for firing, but you can throw it and it will come back to you like a boomerang.
What makes it useless?
It is incapable of firing.
Basically, whatever a gun's meant for, it's not that.
So
Yeah.
what if we like enhance it with magic?
It is incapable of firing.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about like a bullet. I'm talking about like if I make the gun heavier, can I throw it and it comes back to me? Like can I put it on fire? Can I
Oh,
put
well
like
yeah, I
magic
mean,
around it?
it already like comes back to you like a boomerang. So, I
Okay,
mean,
Walmart
anything
Thor.
Okay, that's all I need to know. So
it already comes back to you like a boomerang. So, anything that you like add to it would be added to it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna just cast invisibility on it and throw it at
Oh my
somebody.
god. Hey
And
yo,
that shit.
but the real question though is, how would you see it coming back?
Yeah. I was going to say that. Would you see it coming
Oh
when it comes
yeah, I assume I would. I know
You
it's
throw it,
sad.
you throw it at the guy, it hits him. You hear the freaking the you don't see it, just bam, hits you in the head. Ow! What the fuck was that?
You just states it comes
I'll
back
make
to us.
that between my teeth.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna cast invisibility on it and just throw it at someone random. See what happens. But yeah, I guess for the next few days that we are traveling, I'll just be on top of the cart and taking perception checks here and there to see if I see anything out of the ordinary. But that's about it.
We just got old people.
That's fine.
I think we don't need to be on campus.
Mm-hmm.
You okay? A question about that lock on the kids with their whole speech thing. You said it was out of game. It was like a 9th level spell.
Yes.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's a 9th level.
Hypothetically speaking, would it be possible to act upon my patron to see what he can do about the situation?
You
You can
probably
ask.
could, yeah. I mean, you can ask. Doesn't mean you'll get an answer that you're gonna
Oh, yeah.
like.
Yeah, I know. I know I could ask, but it's like, we can sacrifice one of these kids' bodies for the patron. We can talk.
I'm sorry. Did you just say you wanted to sacrifice his kid right in front of them?
Well, yeah, I told him last time. He said it was okay.
Yeah, we're
He
gonna turn my
said,
kid into a god. He's not gonna
Yeah,
entirely
"Oh
be
yeah, I
man,
forgot
unless
about
I'm
that.
gonna be a
Yeah, you can.
demigod.
Go ahead. I mean, go ahead, dude. If you wanna."
I'm gonna do that for next session because it's probably the end of this one right now. The next one, I really want to have a talk with kids. I want to see if that could be a possible ability. But there's nothing. The kids are just
Why
training
would
with.
I affect? I signed myself to the void. I'm pretty much a warlock too.
Good. Now you understand the needs that I need to have. If they can't talk, what if the patron can make them talk?
They
Then we
can
can
talk.
find out what the hell's going on with why their mouths are locked. Maybe he can find out.
Yeah, maybe we can
Yeah,
offer
thing
one of
is,
the kids' bodies to the patron, so as a
What if
collateral.
I offer the... Oh man, this could be very messed up. What if I offer the following of the ham, excluding us?
Oh no, that's too much.
hey, all I gotta say,
Sacrificing
bro,
kids,
is,
I'm okay with, but the
bro,
ham,
all I gotta
nah.
say, bro,
Oh
is
my
no,
god.
no, 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 not the ham. The following. So the followers of the ham are all being
Oh, so you mean
sacrificed
that
to a
whole,
god.
town will be fucked
Yeah,
up?
that town.
Yes.
Oh my god, we can. Oh, would that work? Could I offer that town as a genocidal thing for the patron?
Y'all do understand that
I think that'd be a
What?
great idea.
You'll have plenty of sacrifices in the next town.
Oh, thank you.
That's enough.
That's enough. I'm good with that. We
all
need
right,
it.
you know what? Double time, baby. Let's move it. Let's move it.
Yeah! It slaps Avery on the ass. Yeah!
Lyric.
Yes.
As a cleric, should I be concerned with this?
Well, it's consensual murders. Yeah. It's consensual murder. You'll be fine. It's within
Just,
the
It's
cleric.
consensual
I just want
murder.
to say this right now, full proof. Those two are asking hypothetically. Lyric just said you can do this in the next town. So the thing is, like I said,
I'm
they were saying,
crying.
could we? And Lyric just said, no, you can in the next town.
Not now.
Yeah,
But
not
later.
here, but the next town. Yeah, like not here, the next town. Yeah, no, you
So,
could definitely do it there.
there's one thing I'm worried about, Zerok, is what if, like, remember the whole thing with the princess and the dragon thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, they obviously have to know the princess isn't alive no more. So I'm wondering if they're trying to, like, figure that out. So,
Well, the
like,
thing is, remember, we found out that that the person that she was or technically cursed, transformed in a way. So we know that whoever did that probably by now knows.
no, that was the stepmom, right? If I remember correctly,
Well,
Yes.
the
out of
stepmom.
game, yes. In game, no clue. But yeah,
Yes.
it was a stepmom.
Well, no,
Yeah.
she straight up
No,
told you it
no,
was her
no,
stepmother,
yeah,
the
and
queen.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay, then.
yeah,
Sorry, yeah.
she told us that. I remember that she told us straight up, or she told whoever
Well,
was translating, and then the person translated it to us.
well,
Yeah.
remember the one who
Yeah,
was translating was being a hard ass about translating.
Yeah, what actually happened with her? The one Foolproof met, right? The one that who got
Yeah, Sano
kicked out
killed
of
her.
Fufu is now hearing about this.
The absolute
done.
silence.
Dude, it had to be done. It's not my fault that I'm not getting.
I'm never gonna lie. I'm never gonna lie. The silence right afterwards was like, yeah, so whatever happened to him? Sano killed him. The silence was beautiful.
I'm sorry, but like, if the princess isn't giving us information, that's not gonna be
Well,
helpful. Then
it's
don't
not
help
that,
at all.
no, well, because it's not that she did give us information. It's just that the way Lyric gave us the information made her contradict herself so much that we couldn't help but look at her and go, nah, you are way too suspicious to keep alive.
You just killed a princess or something?
I didn't know
we
this was a
didn't
princess
know.
after.
We didn't fully believe her because, like I said, all her stuff kept contradicting itself. So we just looked like, okay, you say you're a princess, but in reality, we see you're basically a wyvern. What was it really a dragon, but a wyvern?
Yeah, she's a wyvern.
Yeah, it was a wyvern.
we've been sent to deal with you, either get rid of you one way or another. We're more than happy to let you just leave, but we want information, like, what the hell's happening here. And so, like I say, every time she told us things, she contradicted herself. At one point, Sana just went, "So what's that right there?" "Oh, that's my heart." "Oh, okay." Stab.
I technically didn't do it.
Well, sorry. He said, "What's that over there?" Yeah, he said, "Oh, that's my heart." We hear a stab. We look over, and there's just, a knife in the heart.
And the
don't really know what
wyvern falls
happened.
over dead. Yep.
Yeah, we
'Cause
don't know what happened.
Because
We just heard
unseen
stab.
servant, yeah.
Yeah, we all looked at each other. We're like, "What happened?"
Yeah, I'm not kidding. We all looked at each other like, "What happened?" No one said anything, so we're just like, a free carcass.
Yep. And then we have a bunch of wyvern stuff.
Yep,
So,
so
yeah,
they collected all of the wyvern resources off.
Currently, Sano has on his person that no one except me and Sano really knows about, is he has wyvern parts.
Atlas was there, right?
Yeah, Atlas was there.
Why do I?
Well, he's not here right now.
Why do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, he was there.
But currently in session, yeah, me and Sano are the only ones who really know about what happened to the wyvern.
It's a long
Why
story
do I-
short.
Why do I
Contradict yourself, you
Yeah,
get poked.
Yeah, but why do I feel like the paladin of this group?
I mean,
You are the
All right,
paladin of
so
this group.
just really quick, I am going to end the stream. I feel like the session has
Okay.
kind of dissolved, and I feel
Yeah,
like we can't really get back on track from here. So